Well, welcome. Welcome back to another one, my friends. It's been a while. It's been a while since we did the old country picker, right? The old country wheel of doom. The old country chooser, right? So, I haven't explored a place in a while. I've been doing music videos so much that I forgot one of the main things I set out to do, and it's to show places and foods and cultures and stuff. I'm gonna continue back on my mission because it's been quite a while since I've made my first Let's Spin a Wheel video. First country, the inaugural country, was Oman. So, I also have another one that's kind of in the chamber that I have worked on editing for a while and I never really finished it, so that might come out. I can't tell you what the country is. We're gonna go from there. But anyway, if you're new to this channel, welcome and thank you. I'm kind of here to show people, mainly the Western audience, different places they would have never seen otherwise, and hear music they never might have otherwise heard. But really, let's be honest, most people are just searching for a musical artist and stumble upon me that way. But this is really what I'm setting out to do, show you some places to people that probably haven't seen them before. I have a feeling this is going to be the part of my channel that gets the least views, but you know what? Farming Simulator 25. No, I'll pass. Anyway, that is what it is, right? This isn't the really fun stuff, but to me it is. This is what I love. So, you ready? Let's do it. Winner chicken dinner. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it gonna be? Is that Japan? Japan. Wow. Japan. I almost feel like I shouldn't do this because I already know so much about Japan. Okay. Okay, Japan. What a wheel. Japan has so much to see and so much to talk about. Like, wow. Okay. Just doing Tokyo would take multiple videos. Tokyo is so big. So Japan. Most people know Japan. I was kind of also hoping it would be like an unknown country. People don't know much. Everyone knows Japan. Japan is a world like renowned country. Everyone knows Japan. It's not this country. I think everybody in the world knows where Japan is and what Japan has to offer. For us Americans, let's be honest, it's anime. Anime is the thing where that's just Japanese. Like, to us, that's Japan. Like, so, because we grow up watching anime here, it's like ingrained into our childhood, psyche, right? So, we're just gonna say what it is. Anime is the thing we all know. Hibachi, sushi, like, we get their food. But you know what? I'm not gonna talk about those things right now. We're gonna try to hear some facts about Japan. I'll probably go a little bit into Tokyo, but I really won't be able to do much here, or else it'll be a 2-hour video. So, without further ado, Japan. And some of you might not know, it is. So, if you didn't know where it was, it's just east of China, okay? The east of the continent, the mainland continent of Asia. It is Asia, of course, but it is an island east of the mainland Asia. So, it's an archipelago, technically, and it consists of 4 major islands alongside 14,121 smaller islands. I didn't know that. It's 145,000 square miles, or 378,000 square kilometers for the majority of my viewers, maybe. 45 administrative prefectures with 8 traditional regions. 75% of the terrain is mountainous and forested. And you wouldn't know that because, again, we think of Japan as this like really massive mega city tech, Tokyo, Osaka, like, the lights, the sounds, the big, huge, sprawling cities, right? That's how we know Japan. 75% of it is mountainous and heavily forested. Something you might not know either. I didn't know that. 123 million as of 2025. That's not a lot of people for such a small area. It's the 11th most populous country in the world. Of course, Tokyo is the largest city. We all knew that, and the capital. So that's really interesting. A lot of these, I actually didn't know those couple things. Now they have a very, very rich history. Everyone knows about samurai, ninjas, their feudal culture, right? A lot of their, warlords, not tribes, but clans, that kind of thing. Shogunates. So they have a really, really rich history as well. I'm not really gonna get into that much though, but yeah, emperors, right? And they still to this day, I believe, do they have an emperor anymore? I feel like I should know this. I feel really bad that I'm prime minister. Yeah, in which the power of the emperor is limited to a ceremonial role. Executive power is instead wielded by prime minister in his cabinet. Okay. Naruhito is the current emperor of Japan. So they do still have an emperor, but it's more like it says, it's in a ceremonial role. I don't think he really gets to run the country like they used to. Anyway, let's get into some Google Earth here and again, if you didn't know, Japan is right here. This big bad boy right here. It is, I mean, when you see it on the map, it's pretty big, man. It's not small. Like, it looks small when the map is blown out, but when you get closer, it's really not that small. I mean, if you fold this thing up, it's probably as big as both the Koreas together. Right? Or am I wrong? Someone tell me in the comments. Maybe you know that little interesting fact. Looks like you could fit both Koreas if you just unfolded them, you know what I mean? Or anyway, if you stretched them. So, do some major cities here. You got Fukuoka. Everyone in the United States, unfortunately, knows Nagasaki for the wrong reasons, and Hiroshima. And we're not going to get into that. Everyone knows what happened, and we don't want to talk about that. We're here for good stuff and joyful. We don't want to talk about, some of the worst atrocities ever done in human history. We don't want to talk about that here. So we're going to skip that. You got Kobe. Kyoto and Osaka are two other very important cities in Japan. Nagasaki, I already said that. Yeah, Nagasaki's a big one too. Fukuoka. Up here you got Osaka, Sapporo, which is a beer I really like. Shout out Japan, Sapporo. I love that beer. Kirin Ichiban, very good too. Tokyo, there's Tokyo, Osaka, so you got pretty spread out. You got some big cities all over. So American military is all over Osaka. Osaka's very, it's an American military port now. But did you hear that? Wow. Man, my heart is like going crazy. That was a crack of lightning and thunder, and my God, that just scared the out of me. Okay. All right. I did not expect that. That was like a jump scare. Okay. We're gonna do some Tokyo searching here. God, that was crazy. That I was not expecting that. So you know what? I feel crazy, but I like Google Maps a lot more. I always have. I just there's something about Google Maps I prefer, just the ease of use, you know what I mean? So, a little bit about Osaka again. Let's go ahead and just look at some stills of Osaka. I have seen this image right here. I have seen this like area that I believe this is in the center of the city. I've seen this in like walking tour videos and things to do in Osaka videos. They have a beautiful fall. I didn't know that. Look at that temple. They call it a shrine or a temple in Japan, but very nice. It's got a little wall around it too. You can picture that was the seat of the government probably centuries ago, I'll bet. Those are Legos, so disregard that. Yeah, really cool stuff here. I think that is fascinating, that big huge temple right in the middle of the city with the walls. That's really cool. Like, picture this back in like the 1500s or whatever. You ain't getting in there. You're not getting in there, dude. You gonna swim and climb up these stones? I don't think so, bud. You're not getting in there. So shout out. Oh man, this is so cool to me too. They have those tunnels that go through the buildings. That's so cool. You will never see anything like that in the United States. That's so cool. Let's go randomly to Sapporo because it's in the north, and it's probably a whole different kind of like, love the pink blossom trees that they have in Japan. Just iconic Japan right there. Those pink blossom trees. I believe are cherry blossoms. Sapporo, I know it snows, it gets cold there. I don't like the shape of this. I don't like it one bit. I wish I didn't see this thing. I can't say too much. I don't want this to get censored, so I'm not going to say too much. I just hate that building, and I wish they never made it. That's all I got to say. Okay. This is cool too. Cool stuff, man. I love Japanese architecture. Like, I think it's fascinating, actually. So just a personal thing about me. Of course, since I grew up watching, I'm a '90s kid. Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, Gundam. Just growing up with the full gambit, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. I've always had a thing for Japan, right? So I've always researched a lot about it. I've seen a lot about it. I've watched a lot about it. I've read a lot about it. I've always wanted to go there. So I kind of already, I'm going to fanboy out quite a bit because I just really like Japan a lot. But it all has to go through Tokyo. Yeah, it has to. Because Tokyo is just a marvel of a mega city, really. It's just, look at it. I mean, this is the lights, the colors, the lights, the action. Like, to live in a place like that, I have no doubt makes you feel alive. For any flaws it has, I'll bet you can walk out your door at night and you just see this, and you can see all the food they have and all the, cool stuff, all the shops, the bars, the food, I can only imagine. It's just really cool. So we're going to actually do some exploring in the town here, in the city. And I'm going to go to a couple places I do know of, guys, and show you off some cool stuff here. So we're going to zoom out a little bit and take a bird's eye view and find some of their maybe more tourist attraction kind of places. Sensoji. This one looks like it's a shrine of some sort. Oh man, look at that. Look at this. I don't know about that, buddy. Don't know about this symbol here, Buddhists. I know you had it first. I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it, but just seeing that on Google Maps is kind of like, okay, oh my god. Okay then. Anyway, uh, too bad they turned that symbol into the worst symbol of hate in the history of the earth. Okay, so wow, that looks really cool. Wow, look at this. Can you see inside it? On here? Can I go in there? Oh yeah, we can. Oh my god, that's what I thought it would be, a big tourist thing. Okay. I've seen this on a video before. I know this. Dude, I've seen this on a YouTube video before. Yeah, yeah. I remember something about throwing coins. I swear to God, I've seen something about this. Maybe I'm wrong about the throwing coin thing. That's literally what you do. Anyway, Tokyo Sky Tree. Let's move on. That's a cool little shrine there. Oh yeah, this is the bad. I know this one. Everyone knows this. Tokyo's version of the CN Tower. This is cool, man. What else can you say about it? It's iconic. These buildings like this are just iconic. Beautiful. I'd like to go there. Okay, the Imperial Palace. Gotta do that, of course. Oh, it's actually... Look, not meant to be shade. But it's actually one of the more boring buildings. You know, it's probably a historic site. Obviously, I doubt the emperor or the government is even using this thing. It's probably like purely a, you know, historic site now. I'd still want to see it, don't get me wrong. Oh yeah, just interesting on that. Okay. Meiji Jingu, another shrine, a Shinto shrine. So if you go to Japan, you better get your shrine shoes ready, buddy. You better get them shrine shoes ready, because you're about to shrine out. Interesting. So there's a couple. Oh, that's a cool looking museum. They do have a Disney, by the way, which I think is really cool. Their Disney is right in the middle of their city, and I think that's really cool. Of course, it has a castle just like Magic Kingdom. All the other Disneys, they all have these castles. But and I'm not really sure what attractions they have. I live in Florida, so I can go to Disney World anytime. This is a standard. Wait a minute. Dude, that's like the same. That's like very similar to Disney World. Huh. The old poo corner. But anyway, so they do have a Disney. It's right in the middle of the city. But let's explore on foot, right? Let's pretend we're walking. We're walking through Japan, right? Through Tokyo. And I gotta show you something. Shinjuku. It's where all the action happens. True story. That's where all the action happens. So let's drop down. Right there. Why right there? Why not? Shinjuku. Wow. Oh, it's a city, baby. Look at this. Louis Vuitton. Oh boy, get your shopping shoes ready too. Yeah, it's a city, man. I mean, through and through, it's just a big metropolis. Big metropolis. I would love to see it because I love cities. You know, I'm a city boy. I actually didn't grow up in a city, but I am now. I'm a city boy now. and I just really like. But I know Shinjuku is actually a famous district, right? Um, I'm a huge fan of Gundam. I love building Gundams, and anime, of course. Like I said, they have a lot of cool places I'd like to go see. Um, really cool stores and stuff. Shibuya is at Roppongi is another district that's very famous. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a pretty fancy district if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but it's like a nightlife district. I don't want to say fancy. It's just got a good amount of nightlife, from if I remember right. Again, I've watched quite a few things about Tokyo and read things, but never been there, so I'm just kind of going off memory. Look at it. There's the old tower right there, the Tokyo Tower. In fact, is that? Where's this thing? You think you would see it? Big old needle. I like how that is Tokyo Towers right there. I like how they have big old parks everywhere. Yep. They got 2 towers. Aren't they sweet and special? Alright. But yeah, Roppongi National Arts Center. Wow, that looks really cool. A lot of museums there. That's cool. Shibuya is another very famous district. Oh boy. What else have I heard of? Saitama, but that's kind of outside of Japan. That's only because I won Punch Man. Let's be honest. I'm not even gonna lie. That's why I know it. Koto City, Adachi City, but we want to go a little bit closer. Akihabara. Akihabara. See, I said it right. This one I know is another famous district. I want to say this is like a district with a lot of anime stuff. I swear to God, I've seen videos of people in Akibahara getting like anime stuff. I hope I'm thinking of the right. Let's be honest, you can probably find that anywhere in Japan, but maybe I'm. Let's go to a random spot. Let's pretend we're tourists. You know, one thing I love too about Japan, I've seen a lot of videos. These little alleyways, they don't waste space. These little side alleys, which in the United States, these alleys are crap. They're just garbage. All you can do is go from one street to the other, and you don't want to be there because you're probably gonna get mugged. And there's just dumpsters back there. In Japan, no. They put shops, little restaurants, bars. They maximize their space. The alleys in Japan, in Tokyo, they got bars and food and stuff. Ours are literally wasted space. That's something they do that's really cool there. Maybe we'll check out 2 more places. Ginza, I know Ginza. Yeah, I know Ginza. I've heard of Ginza. Wow. Now that is a downtown, baby. That's a fancy area. I could tell by seeing all the shops that I see here. Very nice. It makes you feel like you're in a big city, you know. This is a cool area. Look at this. Wow. Wow, look at this. Man, I want to be there in my jacket. Can you look at it with the rain? You can tell it's kind of chilly out. This is what makes me live, man. The chilly, kind of the rain, dreary day in the city. A little chilly, get your jacket on. You know what I mean? Man, there's nothing like it. The Ginza is really cool. We'll do one more. One more. Wow, the Tokyo National Museum. That looks like something you have to do also. Nipori. We gotta go out with a bang here. We gotta go out with a bang. Anna. It's my wife's name. Okay. I could tell her she's got a shrine in Tokyo. I'm sure she didn't know that. Okay. Shinjuku. Didn't I already do Shinjuku? I know I did Shinjuku. Shinjuku, what's the one that Gwen Stefani said? Shinjuku girls, isn't that Shinjuku? Oh, the Toy Museum. Look, I'm just gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna find a flagship Gundam store or somewhere where there's a big concentration. Shibuya. Didn't I go to Shibuya already? I know Shibuya. Akibahara. I was right. I was right about I'm having trouble. Akibahara. Akibahara has the anime, toys, Gundam, Warhammer, you know, all that stuff. Okay. Well, we're gonna just do somewhere up here in the north because we haven't gone here much. Let's do... Oh no, we're in Shinjuku. Right here. Because why the hell not? This looks like a highway. Oh, look at this, see? See the stuff you find when you just plop in the Google images? I will never ride this roller coaster. I trust you, Tokyo. You're not a third world country. But what is this, dude? Brother, I ain't riding this. I'm not riding this, just so you know. I like it. I'm gonna look at it and enjoy it, but I'm not riding that. I trust you, though. Tokyo is Japan is as first world as it gets. I trust you, Japan. I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying that particular thing doesn't give me feeling good, so. Oh, see, to cap this all off. Really cool, though. Cool area. Another cool area. Every area I went to is cool. Look at this. Japanese wrestling. Gotta love it. Okay. So. Look. We're not gonna do sushi. We're not gonna do ramen. You know that. We're gonna go to one that even I don't know. Because I probably wouldn't know how to say something. This, I don't even know how to say this. I know I've had yakitori. That's good. Okonomiyaki. So okonomiyaki, that's the food we're gonna do real quick. They say it's a little pancake style thing, which it obviously is. That's really cool, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. It's like a big fluffy pancake with sauces on it. Really cool. How do you make that? Maybe I'll make that for dinner. Flour, egg, water, chopped cabbage, pork belly, mayonnaise. So this is obviously not a pancake. This is like a little pie, like it says right here. It's like a pie. That's really cool. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was a little speed through. We're at 30 minutes now. I have to cut it off. I hope you did enjoy that. And subscribe, like, comment if you do. I'm going to watch a Japanese music video now. It's going to be coming soon. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye.